Oh, welcome back to the wonderful Aurora Forex. I'm trying to remember where we're up to. It's been a few days since I last recorded. So we've upgraded our engines, and I believe we've got shipyard tasks. If we've upgraded our engines, why have we not upgraded our retool for the so the missile attack 40. Aha, hold on. That's not the button I'm after. So give me the missile attack 40 cruiser. 43, right, what do we still need to research here? Go to wide view. RP, alright, okay, yeah. Research. Power and propulsion. We've got a prototype there. So we will still use these things just because they're quicker than having to do other turning off research and turning it back on again. That one? Yes. Right, that should be good. We should now be able to retool for these ships. Oops, there we go. Where were we there? Shipyard, missile attack 40. Retool for the missile attack. Oh my gosh, what are we missing now? What are we missing from here? We still got something prototyped. Refresh tech. I can't. Oh, I improved the Seawiz, did I? I mean, was it worth it? Research. Is it under defense? No. Is it under energy weapons? No, it must be under missile and kinetic. No, it's not. Sensors and control systems. No. Where is it? Must be defense. I must have missed it. No, right, I got to do them all. It's definitely not that one. It wouldn't be this one. Defense sounds sensible. I haven't put it into here, have I? No. Hold on. Stand by. Seawiz. The Seawiz 160 research prototype. There we go. Back to here. Probably close it and reopening it. Research, please. Research. Defense. No, missile and kinetic. There you go. There we are. Let's just adjust that. There it is. Instant that. Right. Shipyard. Missile 40. Let me retool for the missile 43. Yeah, happy? I think so. That'll take you to the 31st of December 43. Not too long. So that is good. Right, next what we want to do is we want to go to industry and components, and we want to have a look at the ship again, and we want to have a look at some of the big stuff that we need to do. So we need the magnetic, the magnetic fusion drive 1700, so that's under M. And we'd like to make 10 of those, please. And you can have 10%. Create. And yes, anything else? What about the magazine? That probably takes quite a fair chunk. It's quite big, I think. So what is it called? The magazine is called the 216. Nope. Where does it start calling it magazine capacity. Capacity 216. Okay, we'd like to build 10 of those. Yeah. Did we improve the launcher? I don't think we did, but I don't think we got in many in stock, and we do have quite a lot of those. So the missile launcher times 10. Missile launcher. Where it'd be under M, wouldn't it? For missile launcher. Missile launcher, is that the one? 8 minute 2.4. Yes. We make 100. That's 1,000. We'll start with 100. Right, create them. Excellent. Right, what can we reduce? You can go down to 25%. Modify. Probably put them down to 10%. Modify. Right. So we got, now we can do the drive, and we could probably do the magazine, and the missile launcher will need to go down to 5%. And up you go. Right, you're going to start making stuff. May 44, you're done. January 44. Where's the May of 45? But they'll tick them in slowly, which is great. And we'll look at whether we refit our existing ships. But the chances are we won't. Right, cargo. That was the other one that we did, wasn't it? Cargo 43. Basically, they want the commercial magnetic fusion drive EP1000. So you want the commercial EP1000? Is that it? I can't see it. Commercial magnetic fusion drive. I think it is. Yeah. And we want to make, I don't know, 20 of those. Great. You do want 5. So yeah, go on in. Right. I'll put you down to 15. And I've already taken a lot out of them. Okay. 20. Because they will go back up again. Fine. 10. And then up. Excellent. Right. Shipyards cargo. Right, I'm hoping that you can do troop transport at the moment, or the cargo 39. I'm hoping it might not refit to the retool. That's right. To the cargo 30. Why can you only go to cargo 39? Are we doing this again? Are we? Okay, cargo 43. What do you got that still says P? Everything looks fine to me. Cargo 43. How big are you? 36,428. Okay, you have got to update to 37. I've already said to do that. It's fine. See, we're ahead of the game here. We know what we're doing. Right, so that's that done. Are we happy with that? I think we are. Now, I am contemplating doing a new ship. This one is going to be tiny. It's going to be really, really small. It's going to be a box launcher one. It's going to go out, it's going to fire a bunch of missiles, and it's going to come back. So first of all, let's do a missile launcher for size 6 missiles. Box launcher. There we go. Does this make any difference? No. So it makes it really small. Size 0.15. And no magazine. Size 6 box launcher. Boom. I think that launches one missile then, does it? No internal reloads. Prototype. Let's see how this fits in. So if we take our cruiser 43 and we copy class and we get rid of, are you ready for this? Oh no, we need that still. Get rid of these. And what else do we get rid of? We also get rid of the magazine. Right, we're now down to 10,000. We're still at 10,000 tons. But it's really fast. How many engines have you got? Still only got one. Could stick, yep, that in instead. Is it smaller? No, same size. Okay, leave it that. Right, if we did that, and you reduce your armor to half, it's even faster. It's really fast. What kind of range do you get? 26 billion. Right, if we remove some fuel, start with the small ones. Alright, how much fuel, how much range you got now? Go back to one fuel. Right, how much range have you got now? Range 11 billion. Bad. It's still too big. I want it half the speed. Do we bother with these? Do we just lose those? No, you gotta have those. But maybe you go down to 2. Okay. I mean, how small do you want it? Small. Right, box launchers. Prototypes. I mean, practically a fighter, but just bigger than a fighter. Missile launcher. There we go. Oh, we'd already done. We'd already organised it. Size 6. There's no difference between the two. Okay. Well, we don't need both. But I'm sort of saying 20 of those. Wow, yeah, 20 will give you a 10,000. The 43 is still a 12,000. Okay, if we go 40, because then it's basically the same amount. It's the same amount, just that's very interesting. It's the same ship. We might need to add a bit of range. That's no lie. Build time 1.6. We could get rid of this engine. Get rid of that engine and just temporarily put that one in. Build time is 0.6. A year. Oh. We need a new engine. What size engine do you want? I want an engine. What kind of engine do you want? I want an engine that does roughly. Is it 12-year deployment? If we knock down to 6 months. 111,000 tons. What have I just done? What have I added crazy amounts to? Missile launcher. 111,000 tons. It's not them. Literally, what have I done here? You were on 12. You're 109. 109,000 tons. Ah, engine. one of those engines will be perfectly sufficient. That's more like it. Now we're talking efficiency. Still got the power. Yes. Right, put those bot launchers back on. $11,000 Is 40 too many? I mean, is 20 enough? Build time is now 1.2. The build time's gone up. Why is the build time gone up? We were on 8.86. Honestly, we had 0.86. Now we got no engine, and it's still super harsh. What is taking all the time? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe we need to start from scratch. It's possible. New ship class. I mean, an armed scout and area defense cruiser. Okay, with an armor rating of 5, a deployment time of 6 months. This is good so far. We're going to give you one of these engines because we already knew we want them. We want an electronic countermeasure. Yes, we wanted 2 of these. Yeah. We wanted, oh no, what sensors did we want? Beam fire control. That beam fire control is too much. There's 20 of those. Doop, doop, start again. Start again. Build time 3 years. Ah, when you add them on, they don't then take all the crew off. Right. Start from scratch. Right. There we go. Start again. Click 1. One of those. It adds the thing on. One of these. Sorry, 2 of those. Yes. I got the engine. Yep. Fuel storage. We'll give you one of those to start with while we start working out what else we might need. Box launchers. We'll add on. I mean, I think 20 will be enough because we're going to chuck these out nice and quick. If we added another one, how many have I added? 20. If we add 40, it doesn't add much more build time. Okay. Beam fire control. Yep. We're already at 8,000. Maybe these box launchers are bigger than we thought. Alright. Right. I want to keep the size as small as possible. I think we're going to ditch the engine. Right, we need a new engine. Engine. Right, engine. The best. I get back to you on that one. I want a 2,500 ton, which is that the 50? Yep. And that's basically it. It's military engine. Yep. It's half the size. Yep. Prototype it, please. Right. Research tech. Refresh tech even. And give me the prototypes. And I want one of these. Wow, that's too fast. What? 15? How many? Oh, how many have I added? And can I now get rid of the... Right, you got to do that. Stay up to... Yep, okay. Right, 2,000. Right, give me one of these. Too fast. But that's fine. A year? Where'd that come from? If I take that engine off, it's half a year. If I put that engine on, 0.6 of a year. Take that engine off, put that engine on. A year. These engines. I just want to crank them out really fast. What do we do? Just the build time on these engines are massive because they're commercial. They're military engines. They just take so long to build them. Right, we're going against this one here. 1.8, 1.5. We might as well build the bigger thing. It's much more useful. Right, is it because it's... It probably is. Right, give me a 2,500 ton engine. And give me... Is it the 50%? Commercial. That's the most powerful commercial engine we can build at 2,500, and it's only going to be 500 instead of the 1,000. Prototype it. Refresh the tech. Take the engine off. Where's the engine gone? Have I already taken it off? I've already taken it off. Right. Give me one of them. Do we really need all these crew quarters? Do we really need all this maintenance storage? Nope. You can take these off. Engineering. I can take them all off. Maintenance storage. Right. We'll add them on later. 6,000 tons. Okay. What have we got here? Active search sensor. Ugh, wrong ship. Take the engine off. And the crew quarters, please. And yeah, that's it. Give me back now that one. It's fast enough so far. It's got way too much range. We can cut that on down. Well, let's see what happens once we add a few more bits. 0.6 there. 0.6. Right. Right. We need to try and find out of all these flip-in sensors what we actually want. So I want it to find something small. Show the range against 1,000. Range against a 50-ton object or larger. This could be the one. At 27 million kilometers. Not enough. 50,000. Right. 50-ton object. 11. So these would be your 50-ton object. Right. So go back to the 1,000 tons. 80 million kilometers at 1,000. Right. That's what we're after. Right, that's our active search sensor, that one there. Yep, beam fire control, you've got one already, and that will detect tracking speed 2,000. I'm sure we've improved upon that. Don't need it, apparently. But no missile fire control, that's what we want. Don't want beam, we want missile fire control. Okay, missile fire control. There you go. 5,000 ton at 100. That's the best one we got. So that's not really compatible to what we're looking at. So we might redesign that. 100 million. That's fair. Okay. Thermal sensor. I think we'll add one because it's real small. Because that's useful. And excuse me. command and control, it's good to have a combat information station. I think that's useful anyway. Helps you work out what you're shooting. That looks most of what we need. I can't see anything else. Yeah, and that's a 6,000, does 4,000. This is what we're after. Still take a year. Oh my goodness. We do need to add some maintenance now. So we got a bit of engineering. So engineering space 1 and maintenance storage. That's probably too much. MSP is probably about right. So engineering space is probably too big. Engineering space small. That's probably too much as well. But that will do. What have we done? Fuel. Fuel is possibly too much actually. Fuel. A couple of these probably. That'll probably do it. That's kept it small. 19.2. Good. So can we just zap the deployment time up a smidge? Magazine 120. Is that because of the box launchers? Yeah, I think so. Right, I think that's all we need. Oh, have we got electronic countermeasure? There you go. Now we've gone bigger than I wanted to. If I drop that back down to 6 months again, it's not knocking a knot off. 5-month deployment time, and knock one of the small fuels out and put in that tiny. Doesn't do a lot of good, did it? That's an engineering space you just put in. Fuel. You're already bigger than you wanted to be. Okay. What can we cut down on? It's got to add more fuel. Wow, adding that has put you up to 14 billion kilometers. We'd like to be under 6,000, but it is what it is. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Why can't we knock out 85? How much is the combat information station? It is quite big, isn't it, the combat information station? Maybe the thermal sensor goes. Do we need the commercial combat information station? I think we work it out as we go, just to keep it small. Range is good. Maintenance life is up to a year. So let's give it a deployment time of that year. It's got twice the MSP that it will need. It can do nearly two of the same biggest thing going wrong. I think, yeah, rename this the area defense 43. Area defense, research that engine, another new engine, which is a bit of a problem. But these guys could be stationed for quite a while out in the outer areas, up to 12 months, just sitting out there. They take less than a year to build. They can just sit out there and then come back. They've got 14 billion range, which is mostly to places and back, but most places we're sending to will have a refueling position. They take a year to build, which is more than I wanted, but should do fine. And you can have as many of these. Yeah, 20, because that's the. Does that put your weight up? No, it doesn't. Do we add more fuel? We could add a bit more fuel. There you go. That makes your range. Oh my gosh. Didn't actually expect that to add that kind of level of range. That is far too much. That tiny is crazy. That's a crazy amount of fuel. That's engineering spaces you're adding. Yeah. Added 2 bits. Oh my gosh, hold on. How many times can you make the same mistake? Right. Right, that'll do for fuel. Maintenance is good. MSP is good. Lose the engineering space, extra space, and put some more maintenance storage on. Yeah, that's better. Right, I think. Do you know what? I think that'll do. That'll do, because anything else we add just to make it around 6,000 would reduce our speed, and I don't want to go much lower than that. It's not brilliant. It'll do though. It'll do. Right, I think that's all we wanted. Missile fire control is aiming at a 5,000 ton object. Let's see whether we can just replace that, or what size was our missile fire control? 50 tons. Okay. Missile. Oh, there it is. Missile fire control. I want to make that 50 tons, so it's just one of those against something that's more like 1,000 tons. And that means our range is 60 million kilometers. What ranges are missiles? 64 million. So we kind of want it a smidge bigger. We can do a smidge bigger, because we can add another 5 tons to that. That's an extra 10 tons. That's okay though, isn't it? Yeah, we can do even a bit more if you wanted. Right, so now the missile fire control against 1,000 ton objects is slightly more than our missiles. I like it. Electronic hardening we won't add, because that won't help, I don't think, prototype that. Remove the missile fire control. Right, refresh tech. Remove the missile fire control. Add the missile fire control prototype. There we go. Still within size, and I'm just happier now that our missile fire control is more suited for this type of ship. So this ship is fast-ish, small, quick to build, can be deployed locally in relatively small numbers. Excellent. Research prototype. Research prototype. Good. Right, let's get on with researching them. That is that one. Instant. Power and propulsion. instant. And is that it? Actually, the box launcher, wasn't it? I think we did that one. Yep. Yep. Okay, so shipyard, probably close and reopen. So the shipyard, well, who are we going to use to build this? I didn't even think that far ahead. I think this one. Are we going to build any more scouts? We're going to rework them if we are. That looks like an ideal one. How big was it again? Do you remember? You've still got some RP. Did I do research the wrong one? Missile launcher. Prototype. Non-prototype. Apparently I haven't researched the box launcher. There it is. That should now be good. Yep, you are 6,000 tons. And we have a shipyard here, which is 8,000 tons, or 8,500 tons. Hold on, just before we do that, let's just double check we haven't got, oh my gosh, am I pressing the right buttons here? Right, crew quarters, 4, 1, yep. We're happy with everything else yet. They haven't added more than we need. Nope. We're happy with everything, aren't we? Yep. So in comparison to that, that one's much faster. These are our real ships of the line. These are much more attacky. But these guys are going to be your little local defense thing. But they take a year to build when these take nearly 2 years to build, and they're twice the size. And I think that our little ones will do the job that we need much better than these bigger, expensive ones. So we retool this for the area defense, and that'll take till the 21st of December. Set that activity going there. So we've now got work going on for 2 attack craft, and upgrading our cargo for the new cargo ship, which will be really helpful. We've got a commercial 25,000 shipyard, which is not in any use as yet. We got a 35,000 ton naval shipyard that we don't need yet, and that's all good. Let's add a slipway to that one, so that one will be readier. Our drop ship is a 25,500. That's got 3. Yep, that's all good. Scout ship's going to be redone, so we do need possibly to redo our scout and search ship, but that is fine. And I think we are good and ready for everything else. Good. What's that? 38 minutes long. I think we'll call that. Thank you very much indeed for watching. If you have been, click the like button and leave a comment to say who you are, what you like about it, what you don't like about it. But now we've got a second smaller attack craft, which I think will then allow us to be a bit braver about going into more territories. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.